Hello guys, today we have 10 different tips if you're new to Forsaken. So now, my first tip is, if you go into the shop and search emotes, I would not recommend buying them until you have around $2,000, because I did that, and then I had to save $500 more just so I could get cool kids. Another thing about this game is that this is not murder mystery. You know who the killer is, you can tell where he is and all you need to do is listen to music that plays. Like for example, if it's a cool kid, you'll hear a you'll first hear him in saying something like la 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 la, or like times almost like that. That means that is our match. So also that's the second tip. Listen to music for clues. Now the third tip is going to be inside. Well, the third clip is, if you're new to this game and I would recommend getting Cool Kid. Cool Kid has a nice balance. It has ranged moves, it has short moves, and it's just a good thing for every player to learn. Also, I'd recommend Noli. Noli has a really big hitbox. It has lots more health than other things. It also doesn't lose much stamina per second, and it can help you if you need help to win games. Third, if you're in a noob server, check the people in your lobby. If someone has like 2 minutes of playtime and they have like really OP stuff, then they're probably a hacker. Go report them. Now the fifth tip is for killers. If you're a killer, if you hear, don't try and do crazy moves. As you can see, that is Cool Kid's music. And as you can see, Cool Kid is very hard to master. Yes, because he's not an easy, fast-paced. Most other Now, if you hit a corrupt nature with Cool Kid, it will give away their location for 5 around 6 seconds. By the way, if you are getting scammed by this, use minions. Use Cool Kid because they have minions. And by the way, if you're a survivor, finish generator tasks to make the time, to reduce the time. It really makes it easier to win than to get your killer. It makes the time longer if you're a killer, vice versa for killers. And by the way, if you are a noob at this game, make sure you use one of the starters instead of trying to buy. Even when I was a beginner, I was trying to get good stuff, but then I was told that I should probably use something like Subleski. And going to my next topic, Subleski is probably the best if you want to help your teammates. But if you more or less just want to like play the game like how you're supposed to, then I would recommend using either Noob or Ellie.
You know the deal.
Now, for another step, if you see these red portals, only the killer can go through them. It gives you an insane buff. And also, the way you get milestones is not by killing people. You get them by getting XP. And also, revealing people's locations is better than completely killing them, because it gives you a more understanding, a for understanding of how to kill them. And also, if you're in a lobby with very hard people, and also, now this is a very self-explanatory game. It is a self-explanatory game. And also, your goal is to try and get everyone down before you kill. So that if you are in dire need, then you can just kill one of the person that's lowest instead of having to completely take down someone's health. Another one down. And also, sometimes glitches happen when you get infinite stamina for a couple seconds. No, that only happens. And by the way, if you're a cool kid needing to find someone, use your minions. They help you. And also, and by the way, if you lose a round, that's okay. No one wins anything on their first try. Well, also, the better way to get XP, the best way to use money is not to go buy random skin. The best way is to be buying killers and survivors. I would recommend, if you're more of a sentinel person, to buy Chance, Taff, and Guest 1337. And if the 10th and 8th tip, that even after you get 25 levels, you get a skin called Milestone. This is what it is for Shedletsky. This is for N7. This is for Guest. And this is Cool Kids. And also, there are 4 milestones you can get with every single character. Now, let's move on to survival. If you're a survivalist, like Chance, if you're Chance, I'd recommend gambling a lot. But if the killer takes you by surprise, you should use your hat fix. And also, the best way to gain XP is probably by doing generators. Because generators decrease the time that you have less time you need to survive from the killer. And basically, so a hat fix, basically Chance into use coin flip. Well, I'm gonna make a new video, other video about that. But if you're ever in undying need of health, just flip a coin. Like for this. That was very unfortunate. And another thing is that you're not alone if you're waiting in the lobby. You can also go outside of the cabin. And you can talk to this dude who just plays random music. You can go to the builders. Then you have the cake monster. Yeah. And then if you go into this little house over here, you can talk to... And then you can talk to this dude as well. And also, Forsaken isn't about just getting money and stuff. You can also use it to get lots of things that can help you on your thing. that music means it's LMS. And then, now, let's buy a new thing. Okay, let's buy 2 times. As you can see, I have almost every survivor, other than Veronica and Duke. The more survivors you have, the better you get at the game. But if you see this right thing in the corner, now this is basically your chance of being the killer. And if you tap one of the profile pictures, then you get to see what their stats are. For me, I have 5 hours and 45 minutes of playtime. I have 3 killer wins and 27 survival wins. Yeah, because I'm still kind of new. Because I'm not... I've only gotten, like, very little time. So I will put a good thumbnail on this. I will do that. Okay, let's put this up. Grandfather. This dude right here, the grandfather clock, you can enable AFK mode, which means you stay in the lobby instead of going to the match. However, instead of doing that, I'm gonna play the match instead to show you some more things. So as you can see, the killer is Cool Kid. Tips against Cool. So basically, you go against things like Cool Kid and all those types of killers. That's the sign he's here. You probably want to turn. Alright. Okay. That was very unfortunate. Okay, so now, let me tell you what each of these sidebar buttons are. This is the shop, where you buy things. This is what you have, and you can equip different things, like, for example, Shabutsky, and all that stuff. This right here is achievements. There are all different types of achievements, like general things, challenges, survivor things, killer things, fun things, completionists, milestones, killer milestones, and yeah, so basically, every time you get a milestone, you get a better skin, a cooler skin. And also, when you get milestone 4, you basically become OP. Become OP as hell. Then, continuing, this is spectate. You can spectate the match. These side buttons, you switch your character. These are your stats. This is everything you have right now. And right here is your net worth at the bottom. Mine is 9,428. Then we have settings, which, yeah. And then we have rules. Most of that is self-explanatory. And then you can also buy emotes. Okay. So yeah. So I'm going to be doing another video of me reviewing every single survivor and rating it a 1 through 5. So make sure you subscribe so that you can watch that video. Thanks for watching this video.